Hey Lisa, girl, I started a whole live earlier, and I don't know if it's the internet, but I feel like somebody's playing with my YouTube channel. I feel like somebody's playing with my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I just put a little title up. I just put that title up there, for the clickbait. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little clickbait. Yeah, everything good. It worked though. But y'all would not believe who called me. I think really? Oh, oh wow. I did a another live for this one, talking about stuff. Mm-mm. I had talked to my brother about moving and stuff, and he said that before I move, he said, sorry y'all, I'm real stuttering shit. But yeah, I talked to my older brother. I have a brother that's like a year some change older than me, and he told me like before I go into my next apartment, I gotta make sure I have all that stuff that my landlord said about me. I gotta make sure I got all that stuff erased and blocked off because that could follow me to my next apartment. So he said before I move to anywhere, make sure that all that shit is gone. Exactly. Yeah, that could cause a lot of trouble for a lot of people. So I'm still looking into it. I'm just waiting for some things to happen. Ain't gotta speak on it too much. Yeah, you can say that. Oh, hey, one thing about my mom though, me and my mom might get into it. Me and my mom might start fighting shit, arguing shit. I might come live with the shit and I'm gonna go fuck. But one thing she always good when it comes down to me, she'll always let me know that her door is wide open. Any situation I was with my auntie or any family member, guess what? I came straight to her and she let me in with no problem. All she wants you to do, all she wants you to do is basically just pitch in every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Pitch in with the household supplies and shit. Pay the rent here or there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my mom is a complete asshole. Like I can't stand that motherfucker, but she definitely comes through. She have her selfish moments. She'll claim she not I'm gonna hear stuttering. She'll claim that she not selfish or she'll got a selfish bone in her. Yes, she do. What is street? Okay. What is that? Street elements. Yeah. She always like fall through when it comes to me. Every single situation I've been in with my auntie, it was plenty of times when my auntie kicked me out, and I ran what straight to my mom. She instantly opened her door for me, as always. But she definitely got a stingy bone in her. She could say she don't, but she do. Exactly, Lisa. That's how mothers do. That's how mothers do. And my mom got a mean streak in her. Like my mom got a mean streak in her. But baby, what one thing she not gonna do is one, go back to the group home, two, go into a homeless shelter, and three, end up on the streets. And I have to sleep in a tent. She ain't gonna allow me to do that. She is not gonna allow me to do that. If she have a house and it's an extra room or whatever, she could rather for me to come to her house and stay in the extra room than to see me in the street or in a homeless shelter or in a group home. Okay? Let's try to pass that same energy down to our kids, the next generation. I don't have no kids, but let's. I have a nephew, so I'm gonna pass that same energy down to my nephew. Where he needs a place to stay, or if something goes left and they kick him out, guess what? I'm gonna pass that same energy down to my nephew. Like, of course, you're always welcome to come stay with your TT. Okay, I'm always gonna have an extra room for you. And then on top of that, I've been bragging about this for a while. She's even allowing me to be her caregiver. Her caregiver. Not only caregiver, but get paid. Get paid as her paid caregiver. Now the process haven't started yet. The process of that have not started yet. So we was talking about it, but she was like, "Yeah, you're in training now. Since you're over here, you're in training now." I'm like, "The fuck I need training for?" She's like, "Nah, you're in training. I gotta see what you working with." I'm like, "Girl, bye. Watch out. Come on, watch out. You talking to a professional over here." Okay. I am a I am a professional now. A professional caregiver. Okay? Watch out. So we just waiting for the paperwork has already been filed. That's just the thing. Like part one of the paperwork has already been filed. It does. I ain't gonna lie. It does. Especially with the kids. Like if you have a whole child, you know what I'm saying? If you have a whole child, it's even tougher. Because a lot of people who have kids don't be having help like that. Okay? And that just bring me to a little situation that happened a few days ago. Um, I don't want to speak of it too much because it's really not none of my business. But my name got brought into it, so it kind of became my business. But shit, I always tell my little sister, my youngest one that got my nephew, that if you need help, I'm always here. You know, you don't just have my middle sister, but you do have another big sister. You know what I'm saying? If you need help, I'm only one phone call away. She just got in a whole house about my nephew needed help. She just got on a whole house about helping my nephew get potty trained. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not here 24/7 to even help with that. I'm never here 24/7, so how's that my fault that he's not potty trained yet? And mind you, like I had to wait for her to calm down to talk to her because, you can't really talk to people while they heated, while they in a moment. You know what I'm saying? If you try to talk to them while they hitting, while they in a moment, they're gonna explode even more and crash out even harder. If that makes sense. But I'm like, it was a time where I did want to come out the room and say something because I'm like, why is my mom mentioning my name when it comes to potty training my nephew? And mind you, I do not. At the time, I didn't live here. I still stayed with my mom for a whole month. For a whole month because they requested me to come over and needed my help, and it was an emergency at the time. But he was like two. He was like two or just turned two. And now he's three. And mind you, ooh, this boy that got into the terrible threes, y'all. My nephew, he done touched down in the terrible threes. You gonna have to stay. What I tell you about saying that? What I tell you about saying that? Like you steady have to tell him, okay, he is the boy is smart. Like the boy is smart as hell. But them terrible threes, oh we, them terrible threes, they're gonna make you want to catch a case. But I definitely experienced a couple of babies in my family with the terrible threes. Oh no, the twos ain't that bad. I babysat babies that was 2 years old. They not that bad at 2 years old. It's the threes. It's the threes, and then my mom said the fours are worse than the threes. It's not just kids. Food expensive. Housing is crazy expensive. It's impossible to say. Makes me worry about for my kids. They will never own homes with things costing much. I agree, Lisa. I agree with that. Okay, especially because rent is getting raised, and the landlords want to be petty about the rent and stuff. They raise the rent on purpose, and it have nothing to do with their economy. They just want to raise the rent to get extra money in their pockets. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, shit is getting mad, motherfucker, mad crazy. Why you out there? I keep talking about moving to fucking Thailand. That's all I've been talking about. Like I've been on TikTok talking about it. Um, fucking Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch in forever, but the very last time I was on Twitch, I was talking about moving to Thailand or somewhere in Thailand because America is getting too damn. Excuse my stuttering. America is getting too damn expensive. But I do want to move somewhere where it's cheap, it's affordable, it's real food being grown for the ground up, not just in the lab, but from the ground up. Rent is affordable, healthcare is affordable. That's the type of place I want to move to. And right now, people over here is moved to Thailand, and then most of them moved to Bangkok. But I don't think I want to move to Bangkok though. If everybody want to Bangkok, I'm not going to Bangkok. Good thing, like I don't want to move to somewhere where everybody is going to be all in one place, and then shit is gonna be back expensive again. It's gonna be back up again because people want to move to this one particular spot. That's how rent get raised. That's how food become expensive because everybody is moving to this one particular spot. They don't want to spread out. They want to. That's like moving to Atlanta. Like everybody want to move to Atlanta. Everybody want to move to Texas. But when it comes to Texas, Texas got them cheap ass houses that don't last that long. They got their cheap ass houses because the materials are cheap. Uh, I think threes are worse than the twos. Child, when it comes to them terrible threes, like I said, terrible twos aren't that bad. I could deal with the twos. I could deal with the two. It's the threes you gotta watch out for. Them terrible threes, baby. I had my nephew over here, right? I was playing with I was playing with my nephew. And then stuff tend to get a little heated, okay? He was playing a little too rough. Okay, he was playing a little too rough. I had to say telling him, calm down, you being too rough. You being too rough. Calm down. My nephew loves to play rough. He get that shit from my little sisters. When my little sisters was younger, they loved to play rough. Okay, part of that, yeah, they get that from they his aunties. He got three aunties plus me, so really four aunties on this side of the family. That's blood related to him, and he got uncles. But my nephew though, oh my god, he takes up. He takes up after my little sisters. I could see it. And then he looked just like my nephew looked just like my baby sister, y'all. Like a spitted image, just in a boy form. But anyway, it was one day where I was playing with my nephew, right? So he started to get too rough. I had to tell him multiple times, calm down, calm down, calm down. You're being too rough. He would not listen to me for the world. But then he started to kick me on my back, so I had to hold his little legs down and said, "Stop! You that hurts. You're playing too much. I mean, you're doing too much. Stop! That hurts." He's still not understanding what I'm saying. So he gets up, pulls me down, like actually goes behind my back, pulls me down, like we wrestling or something. I'm like, "Boy, if you get up off of me." Um, Funniest thing ever. So what makes it bad is that he has a real bad habit of telling me shut up, and he now using the word bitch a lot. He is learning how to cuss. So he'll say shut up and point his finger and then call me a bitch in the same sentence. He'll say shut up bitch, shut up bitch. When I say I ran in that room and popped on the legs, I'm like, who the hell is you talking to? I'm not your little friend. I'm your auntie. You don't talk like that to me. Every time he would say, I popped on the legs. Okay? And then he'll know, he'll still try it. So I try not to like pop him so much. But he'll still try though. But when I grab him, I pick him up and be like, you want to repeat that? Huh? You want to repeat that last part? I didn't hear what you said. He'll look at me and actually be scared. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I thought. And then he'll run off and call me a bitch again. He'll act like he'll be scared and run off and call me a bitch again. I'm like, yeah, now you about to really get it. So I'll go in the room and chase him. What I say? Huh? I get him a good probably two little pops to the leg. He'll start crying in. But he'll know not to play with me though. But then he proceeds to call his mama and grandma a bitch. I'm in the fucking kitchen trying to make me something to eat and him something to eat. Matter of fact, I think I was cooking for the whole house that time. Yeah, I probably was. I was cooking for the whole house that time. My mom is on the couch watching TV. He in the living room running around. I hear him talk to my mom. He gonna say, "Shut up, you bitch." I looked up like, "Oh, you got balls. Oh, you got balls. You over here calling people bitches like you paying bills or something." Oh, no. So I ain't popping. Nobody popped him that time. I ain't popping. I ain't popped him. His grandma he didn't pop him. So we normally try to let the mama do it, and she does a good job of disciplining him. But it's like you gotta remember he's 3. He's 3 years old. But you have to train kids to get out of that stage of calling people out of their names because you don't want to end up in a situation where the kids is over here calling their adults out of their names, and then they want to get actually popped by something you cannot come back from, you know. So yeah, we are all training him to get out of that stage of calling people out of their names. So hopefully, we're all praying that he will grow out of that because that's a dangerous situation. That's a dangerous situation for all of us. You got hold you, okay? And I took him out in public one day. We went to Target. We went to the park. It's a cute little park. Where we was at. I ain't gonna say the location, but we went to Target. I let him pick out a toy, a coloring book, some snacks, something to drink, and we also went to the park, right? So we went to the park. Everything good until he got mad because I had to take him away for the water fountain. It's a water fountain in the park. He loved it. Like he loved the water fountain. He got mad because there were bees around the water fountain, and I didn't want him to get stung and have to take him to the ER. I don't got money for the ER like that. So I had to say, pulling him away. He instead of running towards the bees, I had to tell him, no, it's bees over there, it's bees over there, you gotta wait. Then he started crying, telling me to shut up and pointing his finger. He pointed his finger and he said, shut up, auntie. So I looked, I'm like, you better be lucky we in public. Cause I would have been popped out of the legs. One thing I would not do is pop my nephew in public. I would not do it. I better wait until he get home. I can't bear to see my nephew get popped in public. Oh my god, I can't do it. I can't do it. Mm-mm. I better just wait until we get home. But I let him slide that day. I let him slide that day. We had a good time, you know. We had a good time out the TT and nephew day. And I said, you know what, we need to have another TT and nephew day. Okay. I told her I'd take him to the jumpy house. It's a jumpy house thing. What's it called? Yeah, I forgot the name of the place, but trampoline something. But I say I gotta take him to the trampoline house, and I'll take him to Chuck E. Cheese. You know, let him run around Chuck E. Cheese and play the games. And we sit down and eat lunch over there. And then another weekend I'll take him to the jumpy house thing. And I say he loves to jump, like he loves to jump. He'll jump off the bed, talk about say cannonball. No, go sit your cannonball looking ass the fuck down. Go sit down. When I say he loves jumping off the bed, like he loves to jump off the bed. And you steady, like we steady have to say, like, stop doing that, you're gonna hurt yourself, stop doing that. But other than that, like, he a good little boy. He a good little boy, you know, he is going to Tampa threes. We all went to the Tampa threes at one point in time, but I don't think I was that bad at 3 years old. I don't think I was that bad at three. But my sister though, oh my god. I've been around them when they was 3 years old. All of them make you wanna pull your little hair out. And all they wanna do is like act like they are a bad girls club. I don't know what possessed them to think acting like there was a bad girls club was a good idea, but now they have hands and they be whooping each other ass all the damn time. Like every time I come over to my mom's house, they in some kind of fight. It be some petty ass fight. But they be in some kind of fight, and either me or my stepdad or me and my brothers has to come over and break them up every single time. And mind you, they strong as fuck. Like they can throw hands. They strong as a motherfucker. Okay? It took me forever to get my little sister's hands off of my other little sister. Like when I say they had a grip on each other's hair. Oh my god, you better not ever get to a fight with them. 'Cause one thing for sure, they would have your motherfucking head, your whole head in a fucking grip to the point where you have to take some pliers and fly their hands off. Boy, what I tell you, when I seen that fight, like, and mind you, this is not the first time. This is not the first time I've seen them fight. Mm. But that's family, though. That is family. I'm supposed to be doing fucking homework. I'm over here talking to y'all. But oh yeah, before my other live had ended, y'all would not believe who called me. Y'all would not believe it. The motherfucker S, she's a S. I use some kind of worker. She's some kind of worker that work for the group homes. And SS, I think it's ISU, something like that. ISU, whatever the fuck she is. She's some kind of social worker that works for the group homes and stuff. And she wound up calling me like a day or two ago, and I did not answer the phone call. She called herself. Let me tell you how stupid she is. She called herself, tried to call me twice. I think emailed me right after she tried to call me, and I didn't call her back. Like she called me twice and then emailed me right after she called me. I emailed her back and told her to stop contacting me. Like they think this shit is a game. It's not cute to sit up here and fuck with people mental fucking health and think because they got a mental problem, they must be vulnerable, so we go ahead and take advantage of her. No, stop doing that shit. I'm asking you politely to fucking stop. I don't want to hear nothing for no group homes. I don't want to hear nothing for nobody about no group homes, no assisted living, none of that shit. I'm done with it. Like I'm done. Y'all didn't want me in the apartment, so y'all found a way to kick me out, and now y'all try to drag me back into the group home. Leave me the fuck alone. I know y'all watching. Leave me the fuck alone. Y'all already kicked me out of the program. Y'all shouldn't have to contact me about nothing else. Y'all should not have to contact me about nothing fucking else. Because after that, that's it. That's over with. Now I'm actually aiming for a house. Okay, I'm trying to get a house. Leave me the fuck alone. You don't want me in your program. All you want to do is try to get money from state to put in y'all fucking pockets and try to humiliate me for having a mental issue. Leave me the fuck alone. But now I'm at, you know what I'm saying, I'm at a better place. I'd rather be at my mama's house than be in a fucking group home. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather be here than be in a motherfucking group home. I don't want to be nowhere where I'm not welcome and I gotta fear for my life and shit in other people's houses. I want to be here. Yeah, yo. I'm just over here focusing on my school. Like I ain't been bothering nobody, talking to nobody really like that. I just been focused on me, try to reset my energy, get my motivation back, and focus on buying me a house. It's time for me to buy me a house. I know houses are expensive. The market for houses is outrageous, but I'm not gonna be 80 years old and living in a damn apartment. I want a house. Okay. But yeah, don't worry about them though. I'm keeping track records so how many times they'll call me, how many times they'll call me and email me. Like I'm gonna keep a records of all of that shit. I am not gonna play about them when it comes to my next house or apartment. Cause I'm gonna tell you some shit that nobody else is gonna tell you. Especially when it comes to renters' rights. If I had to give out any advice to y'all about renters' rights, do not sit up here and take your maintenance man word on it or your landlord's word on it. Do your own research. Get your own receipts. But do not believe your maintenance man. Even if he said, even when he thinks he's right, still like do your research. And do your research even when the maintenance man said, "Oh yeah, I'm right about this, I'm right about that." No, still do your research. Still keep your receipts. Any phone calls you have, keep the receipts of it. Go downtown, get a subpoena, and keep the receipt. Okay, get a transcript if you have to. Right away. Other than that, I talked about the Trump on my other live. So if you want to hear the content about Trump, go to my other live stream. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and edit it so y'all can be able to find it. But yeah, what's that? Okay, if you go back to my live stream, YouTube Studio. I should start reacting some I'm just sorry. I should start reacting to Mom and Josh or Josh and Mama channel. He's such a cute little family. Oh my god, but Josh and his mama cannot fucking cook. I'm sorry, Josh's mama. I'm not gonna say Josh because I don't know what the fuck he be doing. But I've been seeing Josh mama cook, and bitch, what I say, she can't cook for shit. Like, oh no. I don't care if it's a good day and she actually do use seasonings. I'm still eating her food. She do not wash her food. She do not wash her meat. I have not seen her wash a piece of chicken, a steak, or anything. I get I show her love, but I won't be eating at her house. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up here. I need to listen to some music while I do my homework. You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the like. Okay. Make sure everybody get home safe. Wishing everybody safe travels. And no drinking and driving. I don't got time for y'all to be up. No drinking and driving. And if you gotta drink responsible and have a destination driver, which is called a DD. And that is a driver who is allowed to drink alcohol, but not as much. Okay. They are allowed to drink, but not as much, not heavy stuff. So, with that being said, see, my lab is already acting up. I'll see you guys later. And I don't know when I'm going to be on Twitch again, but I definitely want to come on Twitch and talk more about the little land programs that can help you with your mental stuff. So, I'm wanting to start talking about that kind of stuff on Twitch and not on YouTube. Because I feel like somebody is messing with my YouTube every time I try to come up here and talk about it. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.